I'm here with Jason Polakow and Martin Brandner, the JP brand manager, to talk about the 2012 JP SUP line. First of all, Jason, what is your connection to stand-up paddling? How and when did you get involved with the sport?
Well, I've been involved with the SUP since the very beginning. I think it's a really great secondary sport to windsurfing. You know, on the days when there's no wind and a little bit of surf, you can get out on the wave riding boards. Wind picks up a little bit, you can get out there and do some downwind paddling. And then again, you know, on the lakes and rivers when there's no wind and glassy, you can get out there and, you know, paddle around with your girlfriend, which is what I do a lot. And it's a great, you know, all-round workout. And I think that's one of the reasons why, you know, SUP is catching on so much. But we were a little skeptical for a period there. But 2 years ago, we decided to jump on board and make some SUP boards, and here we are today with a great line.
How long does it take to learn how to stand-up paddle?
Well, that's the beauty of SUP. You know, you can get out there and do it straight away. It's not like, you know, windsurfing or, you know, surfing or kite surfing where you need, you know, multiple lessons. You just get on there and you can start paddling around straight away, having fun. And then if you want to get in amongst the small waves and start learning how to, you know, kind of surf on an SUP, you can get straight on the waves. And believe me, you're going to catch, you know, way more waves on an SUP than you would be if you were learning how to surf. So that's the beauty of the sport. It's so easy.
So Martin, what is the 2012 product line going to look like?
Yeah, we have structured the product line in various product groups, so that it's actually easier for the customer to choose the right board for him. Yeah. So we came basically up with 6 groups. That's a surf line, all-round boards, and they also come in a second design, graphic design line for women. Then we have the wide body boards, we have the windsurf SUPs, we have race boards, and we have cruiser boards. All the boards, not just the windsurf SUPs, come with the possibility to put a windsurf rig on them. Yeah? So they're all multi-purpose products, and you can all put them out also on a windy day, which is actually a great fun. You don't have foot straps, but it's kind of a new experience, and Jason did it as well, and yeah, I can only recommend it. It's fun.
And who developed the boards?
Werner Gnigler actually developed all the SUP line along with feedback from Kauli Seadi, Antoine Albeau and myself.
And Martin, can you give me a quick run through the product line?
Yeah, actually we don't want to get too much into details because you can find all the details on our website, you know, sizes and color versions and technologies and stuff like that. So we just want to give you a really quick overview about what the individual board groups within the line stand for.
Okay, so we have here the JP Surf SUP line, and these boards are specifically designed for the surf, and I basically take at least one of these boards with me on my big wave adventures, and this is really where most of the input from myself, Kauli and Antoine have come in to help Werner. And moving just right along here, we've got the all-round boards, and these are basically just a flat water paddling board, but they can also be used to get out there in the small wave conditions.
And we decided to offer the whole all-round range also in a special women design. We see that there's actually quite a big trend for women coming into the sport, mainly also for fitness aspects, and we think that's great because it's obviously a lot more fun to get out on the water instead of being in a gym. And as Jason said, it's a great whole body workout, and we see big potential in that area. So if we move on, then we have the wide body line here, which is also an all-round line, very similar to the other all-round boards. They're just a little bit wider, which makes them obviously more stable and easier to start out. And again, they can be used in flat water and to start out in waves. And we also offer that line in a special technology version with a soft tech. Those are a little bit less expensive, which could also be quite interesting for a certain group of customers.
And what kind of board is this? I see it's got a dagger board on it. I mean, what's that got to do with SUPing?
Yeah, that's what we call a windsurf SUP. It actually has been quite successful already for us. It's again another multi-purpose product, and as the name says it, you can use it as a windsurf board. It's actually a great beginner windsurf board, or you can use it as a cruiser windsurf board. And it's also ideal to start out paddling. You know, it's really balanced, easy, so it's a great multi-purpose product. And if we go further over here, we see a smaller version of this. That's the Young Gun windsurf SUP. And this one also comes in the soft deck technology, so almost indestructible. And you won't have any rushes when you get on the board. And it comes, instead of a dagger board, it comes with a center fin, as you see over there. And again, great board to start out both sports, windsurfing and SUPing. And we tried it with lots of kids and they have lots of fun on it.
And Jason, what about this board? It looks radically different to any of the other boards.
Yeah, this is one of the boards from the race line with the displacement hull, and I personally don't do much of the racing, but I really enjoy going up the coast with a couple of friends and racing downwind. I love doing it. It's a great all-round workout, and it really keeps you in shape.
And Martin, what's this last board all about?
Yeah, that's our new cruiser board. It's kind of close to the race boards, but it's a lot easier to handle, a lot more stable. But almost as fast as a race board. But it comes with quite a lot of neat features. You have a special inserts back there, and you can mount a fishing rod holder onto it, or you have those things here in the front to attach an elastic rope to it, so you can bring things along like a six-pack or whatever, or if you catch a big fish, you can store it on the board on the way back. And like all the other boards, as we mentioned, it comes with the possibility to attach a windsurf rig to it, so you can cruise around windsurfing on light wind days as well.
Wow, so it looks like you've got every angle of SUPing covered.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think from the wave boards down the end to the cruiser board up here, everyone can choose their perfect toy within this range.